So, what'd you just ask me?
What are you doing? What are you filming?
I am filming because we just fired Jason.
Red.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. Freezing cold in San Diego. It's got to be like 62 degrees or so, which is cold for us. Florida just got like 30-degree air temperature in, freezing cold. Looks miserable. So glad I'm not there. So we do 410s here. And one of the first things I do, get in here right after 6:30, give them a chance to open up the shop and get stuff kind of rolling. Come in here and get the mill going. So, fire it up. Yeah, look at that. Machine is even complaining. Look at that. It's cold out here. We also have a new CNC mill coming in. We're gonna place right over here. So we're gonna have, this is a whole CNC shop. We've got our main mill here. It's a Haas unit. We've got another Haas coming in. This one's gonna be bigger, faster, better, more tools in it, all kinds of cool stuff that's gonna come out of that machine. So I'll give you a little walkthrough. Monday morning, we get into a meeting here in a few minutes. But right here, we've got a 2019 G63 twin turbo that's getting the portal axles installed. So you can see the input's right up here and the output is down here. So that difference of about 8 inches or so makes a huge difference and gives it its stance that we're going for. So portal axles now on the Gs, just like the H1. Portal axles are or geared hubs on the H1 Hummer. That's typically what we call them. Look down here, you've got, again, another portal axle. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you got your input up here on your half shaft and your output is down about here mid-length. That's about mid-level on the rim, so you can see that difference right there, about 6 inches or so. Again, that gives you the ground clearance by getting that differential right here up as high as possible. And again, that gives us a ground clearance that the H1's so famous for. Got Dazzle over here on an interior. Get your headlight on. Good morning.
Headlights off.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm gonna fix the interior here, push this back to where it looks presentable.
Yeah, nice. So, yeah, that's one thing on these interiors. As you get older, they start to kind of bow out a little bit, and that's just with heat. These are plastic interiors. They start to deteriorate over time. Really, the heat affects it, kind of bows it out, so Dazzle's trying to stiffen that up. We do offer some fiberglass parts that will replace all these panels.
There's another way of fixing them and stuff, but it's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, so the best way to do it is replace the panels. It can get expensive though, so most customers don't opt to do that. We try to patch it the best we can and get that kind of cleaned up for them. I could see probably 15 grand in just replacement panels in here out of fiberglass.
Fiberglass sometimes isn't too easily to put back in these trucks, but
as you can tell, Randy's still waking up, folks.
Monday, give me till Tuesday or Wednesday and stuff.
We'll come back on Tuesday or Wednesday. The outside has a little bit of damage, as you can see down here. Really needs to get a paint job. I think this is like some type of chrome tape across here. I'm not sure if that's failing. Really, it needs to be kind of all stripped down and repainted. We got the interior dialed for him. He's gonna go back home. He's gonna enjoy the truck. And then from there, he's talking about sending it back out. We'll do a paint job, maybe another 6 or 8 months or so. Over here, we got a remanufactured Duramax engine. It is going to be going in, I believe tonight we're starting on this one. It's got the Allison 6-speed transmission. Transfer case down here, it's an MP242. But what we do is we go in here, machine out the gears, and we can actually add in another gear selection, which is 2-wheel drive. So now you have 4-wheel drive, you have all-wheel drive, and you have 2-wheel drive. All the clutch packs have been replaced. The torque converter is a triple lock torque converter. It really strengthens up the engine. This doesn't make any power, but that transfers all the power to the rear end. Stock transmission, for example, you've got it mated to an engine that's putting out, say, 600 horsepower or so. That's not gonna put out 600 horsepower to the ground. Stock transmission will lose power and won't transfer all of it because it's gonna be slipping. A stock transmission, your 0 to 60 time could be half a second difference from a built stage 4 Predator transmission. Going in the engine dyno here, checking out D's, working on breaking in an engine right now. Are you breaking this engine in?
Yeah, we did a break-in and then a sweep test on it on Thursday.
Okay, cool,
yeah,
cool.
But we'll do like 2 or 3 of those before it goes in the engine.
On this dyno, we actually have a computer system that runs a break-in procedure. With the ability to change the load on this, we can run 0 load or we can bring it up to a full dyno pull, 100% load on the engine. We've got an intercooler set up right here, the radiator right here. We don't need massive cooling on it because we're really not putting a lot of heat to the engine except for that dyno run. It's just idling here, there's no issues at all with cooling, so we can't get away with a small radiator, small intercooler setup. It works just fine. It's really just like a heavy pull in the truck, full load, going up a grade for 10 miles. That's where you need a heavy duty cooling system, obviously, on the dyno. We don't need that at all. So we're gonna let D do his thing. And I want to get back outside to show you something I just saw out here. So, one of the things we get calls on every single week are how big of tires can we throw on these things? It's a good question. The answer is not that big. Those are 38s over here. So they run great. That's the ideal size in my book. They're 13.5 tires. This has a 2-inch suspension lift on it. It does not have a body lift. So the difference is over here we have 2-inch suspension lift and a 2-inch body, gives us 2 inches over that truck, but we got 42-inch tires versus 38. So big difference there. That gives it a massive stance. I mean, check this thing out. So big difference, but here's the problem. Over here, we've got fender flare, right? No problems with fitment, works just fine. But coming up to the front, there's no fender flare. So I suspect at some point here, this fender flare was ripped off the truck just with these massive oversized tires. The 42s are just too big. It's hitting the brush guard over here. It's also, you take a look at all that chunking right here, that right there, here, that is hitting that bolt right there. It's also hitting the body panel here, and it's hitting along here on this body panel, and it looks like it caught this and pulled that out. That's the issue. So can you fit them? Yes, you can stuff them underneath there, but it's completely impractical because you're gonna have some body damage. You can't do a full turn on this truck. Look at this right here. Then you got stuff peeling off here, no damage. It's hitting this bolt here. It's hitting the brush guard right here. You're not able to do a full turn on this truck. I would say max is about a 40-inch tire that you want to run, not the 42s. And again, you can get by with it if you've got a Street Queen, but beyond that, 40s are probably about max that I'd recommend. So hopefully that helps answer a few questions. All right, let's get back to the back of the shop and see what's going on over here. See what's going on back here. Got a front Viper winch bumper coming together. So it's on the jig, getting welded out. We cut all the plates in-house, and then we brake bend all the parts. Noah's over here brake bending a front Viper right now. What's up, dude? Good morning. He's bending out a front Viper winch bumper, and that right there is gonna eventually turn into this guy right here. And then get fully welded, sanded, cleaned up, and then off to powder coat. Got Grant over here. You guys don't know, this guy's a world famous surfer. At least in my book. You just got back from pipeline for 3 weeks, killing it out there. How was pipe?
Didn't surf pipe, too crowded, but
yeah,
it was fun to be there. Got a lot of experience and it was fun. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, man, what are you building?
Building the center console. That's a very basic beginning of it, but hopefully it'll clean it up and look nice.
Yeah, pretty good, dude. All right, man, good morning. Oh, I found Josh. What's up, dude?
Good morning. You awake? Cold, yes.
Yeah, you look cold.
Yeah, very.
Where's your jacket?
It's under here. Yeah. Oh, wait, it lasts a little longer.
Yeah. I told you guys it's cold in San Diego. It's like, what, 60 degrees, 62?
Oh, no, it's like 50. It was 39 when I woke up this morning.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, so my temperature gauge is all off. I told them it was like 62 degrees in San Diego.
Not yet, that's not until like 8:30.
8:30, okay. All right, so yeah, high def CNC plasma cutter right here, and then cutting it. High def system does an amazing job. It's not at the level of like a laser. The cuts are probably, when it's dialed, probably about 95% of what a laser is. It does an excellent job. Depending on what we're cutting, we'll use different gases. Specific gas mixes, depending on the metal, gets a much higher yield to the cut as far as speed, but also cleanliness of the cut. The surf is super clean. What's up, dude? Good morning. How you doing?
What's going on? You know, same old thing.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get these rods together for the tire cutters.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Thanks, Ali. All right. So I'm gonna go up in the front, get ready to go, because we've got a meeting with different departments and kind of set up the rest of the week. Get going. All right, let's do it. What's up, dude? Oh, look at you. Get your hair all done up. Looking good.
In.
Nice.
Starting to put my belt on too, getting dressed in the shop.
So what'd you just ask me?
What are you doing? What are you filming?
I am filming because we just fired Jason.
Rad.
Yeah.
It's a rad start to Monday.
It is, huh?
Look at that.
It's a new fresh look. Jason is gone.
Right.
Actually, the ninja, I think, met his own demise. He was out on the streets of LA last week doing ninja things. And
I never lose.
succumbed to
ninja life.
Ninja karate chops and stuff. Nah, I'm kidding. Jason will be in later today. Actually, he's not asleep. He just went to bed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he sleeps at dusk.
Yeah, I think he's like all hopped up on Quaaludes and something else. I don't know. All right, suck it in, guys. Suck it in.
There we go.
More Cheeto. Albie's looking good.
Too much, not too much. Hurry up. Get over it in the face.
Smack yourself.
I'm trying to suck it in.
So what we do is Monday morning we get together, quick meeting. We got Albie here from Fab. Cheeto over here, I don't know where Cheeto's from, but you see him wandering around a lot. He's from the mechanical side. Paul on the sales side, and I don't know what I'm doing here. And then Allie, which she's not here. Again, it's been like another 3 or 4 minutes, just wasting the day away. Good job, Allie. But we're taking notes on how many times Allie's been late, right?
Well, she owes donuts.
Oh, she owes donuts, huh? Allie, you owe donuts for everybody because you showed up late. So what we do is just get together, get some ideas out, go over some of the truck builds that are going on, find out where we're at in Fab. Cheeto goes over some of the stuff that he needs to get from Fab, also answers from Paul, answers from me. I need to go out and pick up stuff. They're gonna relay that to me. So kind of get like the basis of the week kind of set in place, and we're off and running. We'll meet, 3 or 4 more dozen times throughout the week. Day kind of got away from me. We've got a ton of stuff going on in the shop. D, give you guys a quick update. D got the engine all done. It's ready to go. It's gonna be mated up to the transmission and go into a Humvee that we have over in the corner here. He also started on the next engine, and that's actually going into a truck that just showed up. Take a look at this. This guy just arrived from Florida, came in from our Florida shop. That's getting a D-Max Allison transmission, the ARP main studs. He's putting in head studs on it. Build up that engine so it's solid. Next conversion on deck right here, starting on that tonight. Jared is wrapping up the final details on this badass truck. We'll do a full vlog coming up here, probably in the next like 3 or 4 days. Got a new light bar on there, the search and rescue 6-foot roof rack. Constantly improving stuff around here, making stuff better. This is our search and rescue winch bumper, 16,500 pound winch in the back, but we came up with a new billet aluminum fair lead. So check this out. It's got the Predator logo on the top here. And the cool thing is, this thing sits at a little bit of a slope here, so you can really see that Predator logo. But more importantly, there's some technology inside this fair lead. We have integrated LED lights into the bottom side of the fair lead. I mean, this thing is badass. Who else does that? You can see they're integrated right in here, tiny little LED lights. And I've got another one right here so you can kind of see it. But super clean. Predator logo on the top, the LED lights integrated into the bottom there. Just badass. I mean, it's something that I haven't seen out there, and really it was a solution for a problem that we were having, because on this specific bumper, you've got a lot of real estate, but we've got it filled up pretty good here. We've got our plates here with the rigid lights flush mounted inside here. This gets a cap on here, but you can put a jerry can carrier over here, tire carrier mount over here if you want to, or just put caps on there styled in. Got the forged Warren shackles down here, integrated tow hitch here. You got access to the winch controller here, and then you have the tow hitch connector right here, and then of course another rigid flush mount light. So really the issue is, where do you put your license plate? So now on here we can throw in your license plate right here in the center for a super clean look. Definitely proud of that. Worked out really good, really nice. And you can upgrade your other winch bumpers to this billet aluminum fair lead if you want to. We've got them in stock, ready to go.
You're doing a great job on the camera by yourself. You don't need him.
I know, look who strolls in at friggin' 4:15.
He's got a camera, you got a phone.
Hey, get out of here, dude.
What are you doing with the camera, Mr. Wilson?
I'm doing your job because you show up at like 4:30 p.m.
No, that's not true. I can't see your face.
I
can't see.
I don't even know what it says. Epic Productions.
Honestly, you're really bad at it.
Nothing gets produced around here with this guy. Literally, nothing. Yeah.
He's the worst filmer I've ever seen.
If you
You've
want
never even seen a filmer before, Randy.
Well, I still ain't seeing one either. Oh, here's one.
Hey, from now on, Randy, you are Jason's supervisor.
What?
Oh, Jason, we start at 6:30. You think you can be here on time?
Sure.
If you're not, go home and come back the next day and see if you can make it on time. Oh,
You can actually.
he'll never work, will he?
You can fire too if you want.
No, it's too easy.
It's too easy. Poor Jason. You're gonna torture him for
I'm
years.
gonna suffer, so is he.
All right, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like down below.